Wagwan Mandem, what you telling me? Welcome back to the HTML series. Now in this video we're going to go through entity references and HTML comments. Let's get into it. Now in HTML there are characters that are considered to be special characters. Now these are the less than, greater than, double quotes, single quotes, and the ampersand. So how do we include one of these special characters in our text? Now let's say if we wanted to use an ampersand or greater than sign and not have it interpreted as code. We do this with character references. These are special codes that represent characters to be used in these exact circumstances. Each character reference starts with an ampersand and ends with a semicolon. So if we wanted to write greater than, this would be an ampersand, GT, and then semicolon. If we save that, we can see that here. Let's just remove all this. Same way if we wanted to do a less than, this would be an ampersand, LT, and then semicolon. And if we save, we can see that here. The character reference equivalent could be easily remembered because the text it uses can be seen. For example, as I showed, the less than is LT, greater than is GT. If we wanted to put quotations, this would be an ampersand, QUOT, semicolon. However, there is really no need to memorize all of this. You could easily have a look whenever you need them. Now let me show you an example. Here are two paragraphs. As you can see in the first paragraph, something has gone wrong. The paragraph text has been split into two lines. Now this is because the second paragraph opening tag has been rendered as an actual paragraph. Now the second paragraph looks fine because we are using the entity references for the less than and the greater than symbol. And as you can see here, that's being rendered fine in the browser. Now you don't need to use entity references for any symbols, as modern browsers will handle the actual symbols just fine as long as your HTML's character encoding is set to UTF-8. Now UTF-8 is a universal character set that includes pretty much any character from any human language, and we'll go over this more in the next video where we'll break down all the components within the head tag. Now with HTML you can write comments in the code. Now browser ignores comments, effectively making comments invisible to the user. Now the purpose of comments is to allow you to include notes in the code to explain your logic or coding. Now this is very useful if you return to a code after a very long time without seeing it. This is also especially useful if you're working within a team. As different people are making changes and updates with the code, this can make it easier to follow along with if you're fresh into the code base. Now to write a comment, we can just have the less than sign, exclamation mark, hyphen, hyphen. Now if we wanted to close it around this paragraph tag, we'll do a double hyphen and then a greater than sign, and that's gone. Now there is a shortcut to add comments and remove comments. Now if you're using Windows, that will be a control question mark, or on Mac it'll be command question mark. Now let's say if you wanted to do a whole section, let's remove these two paragraphs and put them as comments. We could do that here, save, and that's gone. Now, comments are useful if you wanted to put, here are the paragraphs, if you wanted to just basically explain a bit about the code that you're writing. And as you can see, it's not visible in the browser. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We've just gone through entity references and HTML comments. Now in the next video, we're going to go through what's within the head. So we're going to do a deep dive in terms of what are all these tags. From the head, the meta, the title, and we'll explain what these tags do and their function. Thank you very much, and